3 points up on the board.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. They're going to run it. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll give it to the back. He goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. He finds the running back in the flat. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Noles will line up to punt it away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. So they begin the drive minutes of the half. Off in a single back formation. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Quick completion to the tight end. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked. And the Blue Hens will send the punt team onto the field. And we'll see what he can do on the return. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The quarterback now all alone in the backfield. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Caught near the sticks. It's Hurt. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Going with the old counter run here. It's a 2-yard gain, 2nd and 8. Defense loading up in DBs here, wanting to prevent the deep pass play. It's a bootleg looking to throw. What a catch! They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. First down from the 30. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. First down. We're going to throw the football. That's caught. It's Harris. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So on second down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. Knocks that one right down the middle. And they add to their lead. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
The Blue Hens will kick it off to begin the second half. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. On first down, it's play action. On the move now. Breaks into the clear.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees not the first down by himself. Impressive run.
They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The Seminoles will line up on 1st and 10. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Quick throw complete to the tight end. He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be first down yardage. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. Oh, he's bringing it back. Out past the 30. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Blue Hens. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
Here comes the point after attempt. PHC is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the returner will be brought down. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard. Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Short connection to the tight end here. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Hart. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Ball handed off. Oh, he fought hard there. Broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. They'll feed the back again. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And the quarterback finds an open target on the crossing route. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. And the quarterback keeps it here. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5. 7th play of the drive coming up. Caught over the middle. It's Harris. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Now it's 2nd down here. Throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They make the stop, but good enough for a first down at the 29. Defense cannot get this offense to 4th down. Offense continues the long drive. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle. but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Caught near the sticks. It's Harris. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. And the Seminoles are in the red zone, looking to throw it from the red zone. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Incompletion makes it second down. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
There we go. The defense is able to finally get some pressure on this guy. That's one way to slow him down. He has had one heck of a drive, but this time, give the defense some credit for getting after him.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down. Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. And remember, he had one blocked earlier in the game. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. The lead remains 3 after that miss. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. On first and 10, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. Brought down very quickly. Not much to show for that completion. Empty set now. 5 wide. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Proctor. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? A new set of downs after that completion. He'll hand it off. Picks up 3 yards, so second and 7. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He's got it with room to run. They finally make the stop, but the offense threatening down. First down to the 27. And the Blue Hens pick up enough yards to move the sticks. Looking to throw it on first down. Makes a quick grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Here's the second down play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. With the catch, it's Proctor.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Play fake, looking to throw. Caught by the receiver. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the third quarter. As we break for the quarter, Kurt, Florida State is on top, sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets while we have a chance. As we head to the fourth, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. Touchdown, Delaware. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the fourth quarter, to give them the lead.
They're set now to try the PAT. PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the returner is brought down. And the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at the 12-yard line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Freshman trying to take a shot, but put too much on the throw. So 2nd down after the incompletion. And the back now goes in motion. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pass complete on a crosser. It's a nice game. They move the football into the 27. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a 1st down. Looking for a receiver. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Pass tipped to the line of scrimmage. That's a great play by the defense. 2nd and 10 now from the 48 after that incompletion. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Look out, he's in the clear. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Well, they tried to take the top off the secondary there with the 4 verts, but the defense was ready for it. Now, they're going to have to force a quick 3-and-out if they want to get the ball back.
Offense makes their way on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Taking a shot deep down the right side. Touchdown, Blue Hens. This offense is still clicking.
Man, that's his 2nd touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
And now the try here for the extra point. Extra point is up and good, so the lead now is 11 here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. Play action here on 1st down. Looking for the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
At this point late in the game, you've got to be willing to take some risks, and this quarterback understands that. He puts the ball up in a one-on-one matchup, trusts his receiver. Receiver battles, comes down with a big catch. It pays off. Now let's see if they can put points up on the board.
They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Off play action, he's looking to throw. He escapes the pocket.
I really like this call by this offense on 2nd and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice 1st down.
And it's caught on the crossing pattern. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. 2nd and goal. Look at this. They come out in a 5-wide formation. Here's the snap. Looking to throw. Touchdown, Seminoles. Great catch when they desperately needed it.
Well, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5-wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
The PAT doesn't do much good, so they'll set up for the 2-point conversion, trying to cut the lead to a field goal here in the late going. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. He's not going to get there. The two-point try fails. They can't cut into this deficit any further. They'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Off the play fake on first down. After a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Receiver makes the grab. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. And the completion made. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down. The Blue Hens looking to keep this drive moving. And looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Makes the grab with zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Delaware.
Such a well-designed play here by this offense to find a way to get the ball to the gifted tight end. He's got the size, he's got the speed, he's a difficult matchup, and here he shows he's got the speed to take it all the way into the end zone for that touchdown.
And now here comes point after attempt. Extra point up and good, so the lead is 12 here in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are returner looking to make a play here. Returner tackled right there. That's where they'll start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. The shotgun running play call. The running back has been busy today, but not much to show for it. The defense all over him again. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. He's looking deep down the middle. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on 3rd down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off that nice play.
They'll give it to the back. They continue to feed the running back, but he has had nowhere to go today. They've been getting owned at the line of scrimmage. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Back-to-back deep shots. Oh, and they cannot connect. Really needed that completion. Instead, it's a turnover on downs. First down, looking to throw the ball. The pass is caught. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a first down. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Looking for a man. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 10 now from the 31 after the incompletion. Pounding away with the run game. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. So it looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. He was on the mark with his last kick. This one is from 48 yards out. Field goal is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 5 to 22. Good job by the coverage team. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22.
Point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs, puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. He keeps it. And he will be stuffed for no gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Ball handed off. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. They'll try to run for the first down. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here in a lopsided victory. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. He got it. The field goal's good. And they add to their lead. Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead. Return begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. First down, looking to throw the football. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They bring him down after a short gain there. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Second down, looking to throw it. Makes the catch downfield. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down. And the Noles will crank up the tempo. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He makes the grab. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking to scramble. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Important second down play coming up. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Oh, the pass rush gets home. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. The offense needs 10 yards on this 4th down to keep the drive going. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, what a grab! And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab, a chance to score. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Wants to throw it. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Florida State. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down in the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
Extra point splits the uprights. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. It's victory formation. The quarterback will kneel down. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.